Oh, excuse me while I catch this Pidgey. And actually, while I catch this Pidgey, I am going to announce to you that the event is officially over. I'm sure you already know that, unless you're under a rock, or not catching things and seeing the Stardust reductions and not being disappointed with the experience being earned. But the event is officially over. 100 Stardust, we got 210 experience. It's done. We gotta say goodbye to the double Stardust, double experience, all the good times we had. It's all over. But in celebrating those good times, because we don't mourn over the loss of the event, we now look back in appreciation of the event. So, I have earned, I don't actually know how much experience I started with, to be honest. I think it was, well, I turned level 40, so I probably earned just over 2 million experience. That's not a lot compared to a lot of people, but I mean, that's a lot for me. I'm proud of that. I got a decent amount of experience from it. And yeah, let's go look at the Stardust. So the Stardust count is 1,885,254 dust. I don't know the exact number of dust either that I started with. I don't know, I'm not one for like counting, but I will do that next time. I probably should do that next time, just to like set a goal and reach it. But that's a lot of Stardust. I was aiming for 2 million. That's what I was aiming for this event. I think I started with roughly about, I'm gonna say about 1 million actually. I was at about 1 million. So I almost got 1 million off the event, which is good for me again. Not as much as other people. I know some people got mad Stardust. But that's a good amount of dust. I know I spent just a little bit, so maybe I would have reached it if I didn't spend that little bit of dust during it, but I'm happy with what I got once again. And I'm gonna actually power up some Pokemon, because since the event started, we were able to power up our Pokemon well, since the event started, we got an update, and basically we're able to max out our Pokemon finally. So I still have to do that. As you can see, Mewtwo is not maxed out. It's gonna take 10,000 dust to max him out. But yeah, let's max out just some of the ones that I think are worthy of being maxed out. I like to keep a couple of maxed out ones just because it's my thing, I don't know. So Mewtwo's definitely getting maxed. 3,884, and then we need 10 more candy. I'm gonna speed this up right about now. 15. Alright, we got 15 candy. So let's go back to our Mewtwo and let's throw away all that dust one more time. Alright, but it was worth it because we have a maxed out Mewtwo, and 3,912 is a pretty cool number, so I'm digging it. We're gonna keep 3,912 because we have no choice right now. Alright, who is next? We're gonna max out our Tyranitar. We don't need to give him rare candy. He's got it. He's got his candy. 3,635. 3,661. Tyranitar down. We're gonna do our perfect IV Raikou, because he's perfect IV and he's Raikou. So we're gonna max him out, and we're finally gonna see that CP that I thought I'd see when I first had Raikou and a perfect IV. So 3,349 is what we wanted to see, and he's maxed. We're gonna max out the Dragonites because they are the OGs, and I use Dragonite all the time. And this Dragonite has been with me through thick and thin. It's not a perfect IV. It's not my most powerful Dragonite, but it's the one I use because he's my buddy. He's like the one I started out with, and he's pretty good actually. He's like 90, probably around like 95 or something, I don't know. But this one, he is my best Dragonite currently. He's probably like 98, and we're gonna max him out. I see the Stardust going down. Not slowly, but fast. Alright, this one, he's in a gym. He's defending, so I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna let him do his thing. And when he comes back, I'll probably max him out too. Zapdos. Zapdos is actually really good to use against Ho-Oh, so I'm gonna max him out. Plus he's already been maxed out. All these Pokemon were already like Pokemon I planned to max out, so I'm gonna max them out. And he's good to use because he's flying, so he's going to not get harmed by Ho-Oh's Solar Beam. Solar Beam is going to be less effective against Zapdos and flying versus flying, you know, that whole thing. But Zapdos is good, so he's maxed. I'm going to max out the Gyarados because he's up there too. I mean, I just like maxed out Pokemon. I mean, I'm not going to use... I mean, this Gyarados, you could use him against... You could use him against Ho-Oh, but I may or may not. I don't know. I'll probably just max out the Rhydon because he's up there too, and he's part of the maxed out squad. Alright, let's just keep maxing him out. Let's just see what happens. And these are the Gyarados that I use to take on Mewtwo. If I was ever to get another Mewtwo EX Raid Pass. Why can't I speak today? If I was ever to get a Mewtwo EX Raid Pass, I do use these Gyarados, the Bite Crunch Gyarados. It's pretty good. He's pretty tanky, and he does get the job done. He does have a good attack stat. Next we have Vaporeon. Vaporeon is very useful against our current legendary, but doesn't do too well against Solar Beam. There we go. We got one maxed. Let's max out the other one so it doesn't feel like we're, you know, favoring the other one because we don't want that. Trust me. Blissey. We're gonna max out the Blissey because it annoys the crap out of people. And, you know, if you want to put something in a gym and have it stay there, you should be putting Blisseys. Okay, so I've had this perfect IV Machamp for quite some time, and I haven't maxed him out because I've never really wanted to allocate the Stardust. Today, I'm going to allocate the Stardust and use it to max out this perfect IV Machamp. Why wouldn't I want to max out a perfect IV Machamp? I don't know. I don't know why I waited so long, to be honest. But Machamp is obviously a very good counter to a lot of bulky Pokemon that you see in gyms, such as Snorlax and Blissey, which we just talked about. So let's max this guy out. Alright, this guy is definitely breaking the bank right now. But to see these numbers go up is really satisfying, and it's going to be worth it because we're going to use this Machamp all of the time. And when I say all the time, I mean like literally all the time, because all you see in gyms is Snorlax, Blissey, and then you'll see different things. But not until there's a Snorlax or a Blissey in the gym. 2,889 is where our perfect IV Machamp is going to max out at. Congratulations and welcome to the perfect IV family. Alright, who is next? We have a Gyarados, who is perfect IV. We have Gengars up there. This is tough. This is honestly tough. Okay, so I understand this might be stupid right now, but Entei has been sitting here being perfect IV for a while, and I just want him up there with the rest of them, so I'm going to bring him up there and I'm going to get him to the top. I don't know if I'll max him out. I mean, I definitely want to eventually. Let me look at the Stardust as we do this and see how ballsy I'm feeling right now. While I do this, I can say that I did not catch my perfect IV Suicune. I tried really hard actually. I caught probably like 30 plus Suicune, I would think. Something along those lines. And I only found one Suicune that was in the 1600s CP, of course. And that was tough. I never had such a hard time finding such a good IV Pokemon before. And yeah, we just didn't get lucky with Suicune, but it's fine, you know, no hard feelings. I understand. We still got a 1600, so we probably won't power that one up too much because it is Suicune, and Suicune wasn't blessed with the best stats, but we'll still, you know, power it up maybe a little bit and use it in the future. We'll see. Not gonna max it out like these guys though. I may need to use a rare candy or 20. It is so much faster, honestly. Like I really like it. Rare candy was such a pain before, but now it's like, it's kind of fun. You're just tapping back and forth. This should now solidify our Entei, and it has. So 3,377 CP. Our Entei is going to sit, wow. He's gonna sit way up there. So he's earned it. So, the Stardust count has gone severely down. Let me do one last look around to see. Okay, so I didn't know what I was gonna title this video, but I could probably title it that I'm gonna max out a bunch of 100 IV Pokemon after the event using all of my Stardusts. I mean, not all of it, but a whole big chunk of it, and it hurts, so. But Gyarados is 100% IV, and he has not been maxed out. So we're gonna max him out and have him join the rest of the 100 IVs up at the top. Now, while I'm doing this, I know that a lot of people like to hold on to their Stardust. And I'm like that too, but I'm also really like, I wanna spend it. And I know a lot of people are like that as well. So I like to spend it, get to like, set like a limit for myself. So at like 1 million is where I'll probably be like, let's just save it. And then once we get up again, then we'll use it, we'll bring it back down to 1 million. And that's kind of my viewpoint on Stardust, just so that you have enough when you need it. We have maxed out our perfect IV Gyarados, and he is 3,281 CP. All right, we're just gonna max out this Gengar because Gengar is like one of my favorite Pokemon, and I always just keep these guys maxed out just because of that reason, honestly. And by these guys, I meant this one too. This is the other Gengar. So this is like the last of it though, because we're getting really dangerously close to 1 million Stardust. Okay, so there you have it. That's my top lineup right now. I like to see maxed out Pokemon. That's why I do it. I know I could be saving a little bit more Stardust than I normally would, but I'm frivolous. I just like to use it. I just like to see the high numbers, you know. And I keep 1 million usually in my bank account just in case. So that will do it for this small update, and I hope that you guys got a lot of dust. I hope that you guys will use your dust accordingly, however you guys like, because that's what the game's about, just using them on the Pokemon that you like to use, and you'll beat the gym down anyway. You'll get that raid boss eventually, and yeah, this is my lineup right now. These are the ones that I like to use. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which should be the Red Bank one. Definitely should be the Red Bank one. Darn it, do I have no self-control? It's just gotta happen. It's just going down. Donphan gets maxed out. If Donphan's gonna get maxed out, so is Espeon. 2,959. Executor is also part of that original squad, so he gets maxed out. 2,888. Very satisfying CP. I literally hate myself for doing this, but Arcanine was part of the original pack. So with that, I think I'm finally... Sorry, I missed one. Hate myself more now. Jolteon also gets maxed out. Alright, we're officially done. I'm shutting the game off. I'm not doing it anymore. We're done. It's over. Goodbye.